San Diego. My name is Laura Jane. I'm the little lady with the big voice. I'm going to say that we are going to have a great interview today because we are already giddy. I have been talking with Johnny and Bob and Richie of the Sleepwalkers.
Yes.
They love Thomas's enchiladas.
Yes. Oh my God, they were good. Especially the chili. What was that?
The Hatch chili.
Hatch chili. Oh my God. Thomas, you outdid yourself.
It's from El Paso.
Okay, we're coming every week for dinner.
Well,
what are you making next week?
We're making chicken hot dogs and mustard.
Okay, we'll
no,
be here.
I'm kidding. No,
but you can't have chicken. It's got to be beef.
On white bread.
With chili from El Paso.
Okay, we'll skip next week. Maybe the week after.
No, he always cooks for artists here at the studio because we don't want to have to interrupt your creative vibe. Yeah. And so,
and the alcoholic beverages were very tasty as well.
That's a nice touch, I must say.
Yes, very, very nice. So,
thank you, Thomas. Before we get any further, I want to start with one of your original songs. This is Digame. Is this on the latest one?
It's on our latest CD called Roots Rocking with the Sleepwalkers.
All right, here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Digame.
Para allá, todos los rancheros andan por detrás. Le gusta ir al baile, le gusta a gozar. A mí no me hace caso y me manda a volar. Dígame morenita, dígame que sí. Dígame morenita, no me hagas más sufrir. Dígame morenita, dígame que sí. Dígame morenita, no me hagas más sufrir. No soy hombre rico, pero tengo mucho amor. Mi casa es de madera, mi caballo sin color. Soy puro mexicano, de San Luis Potosí. Anda, no seas mala y dígame que sí. Dígame morenita, dígame que sí. Dígame morenita, no me hagas más sufrir. Dígame morenita, dígame que sí. Dígame morenita, no me hagas más sufrir. ¡Eva! Dígame que sí, dígame morenita, no me hagas más sufrir. Dígame morenita, dígame que sí, dígame morenita, no me hagas más sufrir. Dígame morenita, dígame morenita, dígame morenita, dígame, 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 dígame.
So that's what they call a cumbia. Am I right?
You are right. You are correct, Laura Jane.
So drummer
Oh my God.
The drummer hits the cowbell a lot on that one.
No, it's great. I love the dance, the cumbia. It always gets people going.
Most people seem to dig our cumbias. Those are kind of our favorite songs.
Yeah,
that
it's
people
like your
to hear.
signature move. I mean, you've got a great roots rock sound and the rockabilly in your pocket, but then when you whip out a cumbia, come on. It's like family.
It is. It kind of brings us back to our roots, the way that we grew up, and it's just a lot of fun.
Richie, what makes it a cumbia? Thomas
you
wants
know
to
what
know.
makes it a cumbia is when those girls start shaking it, man. That's what makes it a cumbia.
Oh, that.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's about the beat.
The cumbia is actually a Colombian type of a beat. It has a lot of cowbell on it, basically on quarter notes, and that kind of drives the song and drives the beat.
But it's got like a third thing happening, right?
Yeah, it does. It does. I do a polyrhythm on it.
Okay.
So with my left hand, I'll keep a hi-hat going on the quarter notes, and then with the snare, I'll just transfer back and forth between the snare and the cowbell, and just keep the bass drum going on quarter notes, just to keep that steady, pumping beat on it, and it just gets people moving. It really does.
An amazing thing to see a whole dance floor of people dancing the cumbia.
Does it have a smell?
Yes, like smell-o-vision, but it's smell-o-audio. It's
scratch and sniff
it's
cumbia.
Spicy, Latin-y goodness that just wants to make you get out there and shake your tail feather.
With a jalapeno aftertaste.
Exactly, which is a good thing. Which is a good thing.
And I know that Bob's a native San Diegan. You're from Texas,
No,
right,
I'm
Johnny?
not.
Oh,
No.
you're not?
I was born right here. I was born in National City. I lived in Texas for a few years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You actually traveled all over the
I
world.
traveled. My dad was in the Navy, so I traveled all over. But I was born here. Came back, left, came back. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Lived in Spain for a while, Texas for a while. But I'm from here.
And Richie, are you a San Diegan as well?
Oh yeah, definitely. Since I jump over the border, and do my thing. So you could say I'm from both.
Excellent.
What high school did you go to?
Red Devils.
Okay, thank you.
And miscellaneous.
And miscellaneous.
We won't get into
I went
that.
to miscellaneous high.
Oh, damn.
I was high a miscellaneous amount of time. Oh, it's great. I mean, I fell in love with you when you opened for the Paladins at the Casbah, and my band, the Tighten Ups, got to play in the Atari Lounge that night, and I was just so grateful and thankful to be a part of that scene. And you guys have a big following of dancers.
You know what? We're very fortunate, Sleepwalkers. We have some very great fans, followers that come and see us, good friends. They come out to see us and dance and support us. Without them, we'd be out playing in our garage. We'd be a garage band. So they kind of, keep us going. And that's what we love to see, them coming out there dancing on the dance floor. That's the best feeling in the world for me.
And people get dolled up for you.
Oh,
I mean,
oh,
the
yeah.
girls all have their hair done, and they've got their flowers, and their big skirts, and beautiful heels, and
Mamacitas.
hello,
Yeah,
mama.
it's quite an event. It's nice to see it out there that people, take the time to get dressed to the nines and go out there and have a good time.
Absolutely. It makes you feel good to be a part of that kind of thing.
Yeah.
No, it's a lot of fun, and I appreciate all the followers and fans and friends that come to see us.
So how many records have you put out? You said this was your latest.
This is our, a 15th or 16th? Our latest is our second.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Hey, we've been a band for 10 years, and we just put out our first. So
Oh,
I feel like we
yeah,
got
there
some
you go.
catching up to do,
And Laura Jane, and our first one was put out about 18 years ago. So it only took about 18 years to do our second one.
Well,
So that's...
slow and steady progress.
Well, when you reformed and
Yeah. Well, we did take a little break. We started in 1992. We played for about 10, 11, 12 years, something like that. Took a break for a few years, and then we came back. So this is our second CD as we've come back.
The rebirth.
The rebirth of the Sleepwalkers. And we're going to be going to the studio very soon, within the next few months, and recording our next CD. So we already got the...
So you keep writing. Who's the primary songwriter?
It's kind of a collaboration.
It's a collaboration with
Awesome.
everyone.
So I pretty much do all the lyrics. Maybe Richard will come up with a little riff, and Bob will put some percussion down. Mr. Paul Denton, our bass player, he's not here today.
Sir Paul.
Sir Paul is like we like to call him, Sir Paul. He'll throw in his bass, and we just kind of work from there.
Yeah,
That's
sometimes
great.
I practice, someone will just lay a riff and we just kind of go with it.
And you're like, what was that?
well, no, just keep it going,
Yeah.
And then, and then Johnny will take it. He always has an iPad
Yeah, I bring my iPad to practice.
to rehearsal all the
record
time
and-
and
to
to
record
record it.
everything.
So that way, then we'll build on that.
Don't lose the brilliance.
No, because sometimes you get something really good and you go, oh, well. And if you don't record it at the time,
Yeah.
if you're not ready, you're like, whoa, that was awesome. What was that? I don't know. And if we try and do that again at next rehearsal, you're like, remember that thing we're working on? Like, no, not really. And we just lost it. It never comes back. So
Yeah.
Yep.
I learned a long time ago. Back in the day, I used to have a cassette player, a little cassette player, and I'd always bring it and record our rehearsals. So if, on the spur of the moment, if something came up, we would have it down. So now I bring my iPad. Same thing, but yeah.
You have a story about Paul.
Sir Denton.
He was Jerry Rigg for
Well,
how many years?
Oh, I knew him as Jerry Rigg. He used to play in a band, a very well-known rockabilly band in the early 90s, late 80s, the Hooligans, and with Gig Fortier and Heath Cooley. Good band.
I know Heath Cooley.
Yeah, Heath Cooley. He's a gent of a gent. Anyways, we originally got him playing with us. When we first met him, he said, oh, I'm Jerry Rigg. And I'm like, oh, hey, Jerry. So we knew him as Jerry Rigg forever. And one day, we were at his house rehearsing, and I looked on the wall, and there's like a Boy Scout plaque or something, and it said Paul Denton, blah, blah. And I go, Jerry, who's Paul Denton? And he's like, I'm Paul Denton. I'm like, what?
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, he goes, I'm Paul Denton. I go,
But
"What?"
I'm really an
Really?
iguana.
Yeah, I'm like, the fuck out of here. Paul Denton. He goes, my real name is Paul Denton. And so he goes, Jerry Rigg. And I never thought of it that way, but like to Jerry Rigg something.
Yeah, I know.
So he goes, Jerry Rigg is my stage name. I go, dude. I go, really? And he goes, yeah. So anyways, we kept calling him Jerry Rigg. He didn't have a problem with that. And then we stopped playing when we formed, what was it, 3 years ago, Bobby?
Yeah.
He was like, I was like, hey, Jerry, we're going to get Sleepwalkers back together, get the band back. Okay, but I'm Paul now. I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, call me Paul. I don't want to go by Jerry anymore. So I'm like, dude, I've known you all these years as Jerry. Now I got to call you Paul. So every once in a while, it still
He
slips
has a
out.
slip of the tongue.
Yeah, every once in a while, it comes out like, hey, Jerry. And he goes,
Who's
Paul,
it? Who's
Paul.
that? Who's that?
I'm like, God damn it.
So we're going to play another song. And is this one also on Roots Rockin' with the Sleepwalkers?
It
Yes.
is.
Yes.
All right, this is Anna Lee. Ooh, this is the first track on the
The
record.
first track, another Sleepwalker original. Oh, my goodness.
And then the very beginning as a nice tribute to our buddy Richie Valenzuela.
Oh, let's listen to Anna Lee,
Can we?
please.
All right.
Okay.
Here's a bit of a rattlesnake for you. Way on down in the black muddy water, by no willow tree, in a beat-up shack with an old tin roof, lived my little Anna Lee. On the run from Johnny Law, trouble's all I knew, till the day I saw that girl. Hey,
Hi, this is Laura Jane from What's Happening San Diego, your favorite weekly entertainment podcast. I'm here to tell you about a very special event that's coming up Saturday, October 13th. It's Six String Society's Haunted Halloween Cruise. That's right, Kenneth Rexroad is doing it again. That man produces some of the coolest events in San Diego. And Saturday, October 13th, will also be super fun, super cool. Let me tell you why. They're going to be non-stop music playing all night long, 3 levels of dancing on the boat, and prizes for best costumes. There are 2 tiers of tickets. You can get a VIP dinner ticket starting at $90, and that will be boarding at 5 o'clock for dinner and dessert and entertainment from Brogue Wave. And then the general admission tickets start at $38 and boarding is at 6:30 p.m. And you're going to be able to hear the Sleepwalkers, the Casey Hensley Band featuring Laura Chavez. Now, both of those bands were featured on What's Happening San Diego as well. Also playing are the Creepy Creeps and the Farmers. Yeah, baby, San Diego's finest music is going to be on board the USS Six String Society all night long. They're going to be cruising the Mission Bay from 7 to 11 p.m. How do you get your hands on those tickets? Well, I'm glad you're inquiring. You can find them on Eventbrite. Just look for the Six String Society Haunted Halloween Cruise tickets. You can also get a VIP table, get a group of general mission tickets, and save a little do-re-mi. So I'll see you on Saturday, October 13th from 5 to 11 p.m. The Six String Society's Haunted Halloween Cruise is something you don't want to miss. See you then, if you dare. So what's the story of this song to you? How did you get it started? How did it become inspired?
Basically, again, it started as a riff that was brought in, and we just kind of built on it from there. And then Johnny, when we start getting into the rhythm of a song and it starts taking form, Johnny will just come up with some trash lyrics just to kind of hum the melody.
Trash lyrics.
Yeah, just to get through
Today
it.
they're there, tomorrow they're trash.
I'll just make up anything.
We'll just make up anything as it goes along. But
Guys
then
bringing pizza.
And then we kind of worked through it, and we wanted to have something that was a little of Blasters feel, so where somebody can either
So
rock
you
or
sing
swing
about
to
a
it.
girl, because what's
We
more
did, about a
50s
girl.
than singing
Yeah,
about a
singing
girl?
about a girl.
Yeah, and it was kind of swampy, kind of nitty gritty. So it's about this girl, this guy. The girl's name is Annalie, and this guy's running from the law, and he goes in the swamp, and he meets up with this girl, Annalie. They're happy for a while until the police come, and they find him there. And they're going to shoot him, and she gets in front, and she gets killed instead.
She took the bullet for him.
So she took the bullet, and they put her down in the ground. And that's the Annalie song. And then he spent the rest of his life back in the Who's Cow. Yeah.
So another happy Southern California story.
Yeah,
no, I'm kidding.
Yeah, pretty much. But our buddy and badass guitar player, Laura Chavez, is here. She surprised us by showing up here. She's a fan of ours, but this is a secret. She doesn't know this. We're a big fan of hers as well. And if she had a Laura Chavez t-shirt, I'd be wearing it. Laura, you got to get a t-shirt so I can wear your t-shirt.
All right, we'll work on that.
So we got to work on that. But she's a great guitar player, a good friend, and I love her. She's here today.
She's actually been featured on the podcast with her guitar playing with the Casey Hensley Band.
Yes.
We did on the podcast. It was one of the very first ones we did. I think it was our second
Love
one.
Casey Hensley. Very talented.
And of course, Laura is playing with many other people, including
And she's giving
Nikki
lessons
Hill.
here at the
She
studio.
gives lessons at the
Oh, wow.
studio when she's in town because she just moved to San Diego. One of us.
One of us. One of us. One of us.
So you'll be seeing her a lot more all around San
Good.
Diego. She
Glad to
plays
see her.
with Sue Palmer, and
Yes.
she plays
Oh,
with
yeah.
Mercedes Moore, and she plays with
And you know what? She's gonna
Billy
be,
Watson.
she's gonna do some stuff with the Sleepwalkers too.
She's gonna.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Is this an exclusive?
It's an exclusive right here, right now.
The cat's out of the
today.
bag.
Cat's out
Oh,
of the
to the
bag.
M to the
Oh,
jizzle.
I know. Can you believe that?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm
We're not going to
titillated.
say when or where, but very soon, at some point, she's going to be jumping on stage with us and doing her thing with the Sleepwalkers.
I'm
Yeah.
sure we will hear about it on your website,
Yes,
which
we
is,
will.
of course,
Which is www.thesleepwalkersband.com.
there you go.
There you go. And also Instagram. What is that Instagram?
The Sleepwalkers Band.
The Sleepwalkers Band on Instagram and on Facebook. Like us and love us on Facebook.
I already
The
have.
Sleepwalkers Band.
Yeah, you play all over this county.
We play all over, and we want to kind of expand and play some other places. But yeah, right. We definitely play all over San Diego.
All right. Well, if you're listening to this podcast in another part of the world outside of San Diego and you decide you've got to have some Sleepwalkers at your next festival or event, please contact them and get them out of this county and into your streets.
Yes, yes,
right.
we want
All
that.
right.
Get us all
Let's
right.
do it.
And,
So-
and Laura Jean,
Yes,
did you guys recently make a CD?
we did.
Oh wow!
It just came out on my birthday.
Oh, happy
outta here.
birthday!
Thank you.
What's the name of the
March
CD?
3rd.
What's the name of the CD?
It's called Tighten It Up.
Oh
Nice.
wow! Nice.
We are playing on the 16th of June at the Poorhouse in Oceanside.
Oh, that's
It's-
right here.
It's our drummer's birthday, and the
very
day
cool.
before is our trombone player's birthday.
Wow!
So we're having a Gemini party.
Big Gemini birthday party.
And then we're playing on the 23rd versus you.
Oh.
But
My
no,
arch nemesis.
But we're in La Mesa.
All right, let's continue. Go
Okay.
ahead, Richie. Take it away.
Well, I was just saying that all this tequila might lead to
Fornication.
trouble.
Oh, yes.
Let's have a little bit of trouble, shall we?
Wait a minute. Now, do you have a song called Fornication as well?
We do. Do you want to hear it? Yeah.
Yes. Say, sing
But
a
it's
little.
in Spanish. It's fornicación.
Oh.
You got to throw a little accent on there.
it's a little Latin number.
Fornicación.
I think that's going to be a hit. You
Yeah,
should
well, that's
totally-
actually on our next CD. That's,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're working on that right now. Richie is working on it every night. He's put a lot of thought and effort into that song. But actually, well, the Sleepwalkers mainly do original music. We like to do original stuff. We'll do a few covers. This is one of the few covers we do. Who's the original guy?
Ike Turner, right?
Ike Turner.
Ike Turner.
Yes.
Yeah.
North County guy.
Yes. Ike Turner originally did the song.
But there's one thing about this version that we do, and we try to put our own little
Spin on it.
Sleepwalker spin on it. And other people, have done this song in the past. And I think that the way that we've captured this song, it's really upbeat. People love it. Sometimes it's a show closer, because it just gets everybody on the dance floor. We'll do it for an encore.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a really, really good song that's
This is one
being
of the-
resurrected, and,
a fun song to do.
and introducing people who have never heard it before. I mean, who's going to go back and listen to Ike Turner from 1954 or something like that whenever
I
it was
will.
recorded? I know Thomas will. I know Thomas will. But a lot of the younger people today that can appreciate the music from back then, when that was just your pure roots, like you guys have here in the studio. It's like, just a couple of mics and everybody playing at one time,
Right.
and getting the take raw. And that's what this song is. And that's how we wanted to portray it in the studio. It was a raw take. And
Con huevos, cabrón.
yeah, but we're proud of it. We like it.
We do. It was fun.
Doesn't it feel great when you kick so much ass at the end of the show, like with a song like Trouble, that, you're like, sorry about that, to the next band. Like, pfft, good luck.
Well,
Good luck trying to outdo that.
Well, here's another thing too. On this song, again, Johnny's son Stevie Ray put it to a video of old Russ Meyer.
Faster Pussycat
Kill.
That's the
Yes.
video on there.
And we
so
use
Oh
that,
my
and,
God,
it
wonderful.
really fits.
and it's on our Facebook. All those videos, including this one right here.
Are you going to record Trouble for your next record?
No, it's recorded right there. Right
It is?
there. Yeah.
it's the last
there.
track on the
Last
on
track.
that CD.
Trouble Up the Road. But the real name from the original song is "You've Got to Lose." Isn't that the one from
I
Ike Turner?
think so.
It's "You've Got to Lose."
But we always have it on our set list.
But on
as
our
Trouble.
set list, for some reason, we call it Trouble. So yeah. So actually, the real song is
You gotta lose.
You gotta lose. But the Sleepwalkers call it trouble.
We call it hashtag trouble.
I'm used to looking at the set list and it says trouble, but it's actually that song.
All right.
Oh, that was complicated. Thomas!
Play it!
Play that song, will you?
We're hitting it right.
Now!
ourselves in trouble right now.
So tell me, where is your favorite venue to play in San Diego?
My favorite is the Belly Up. I love the Belly Up because they have a great stage and great sound man, and for me, it's the best place. It's my favorite place to play.
Yeah, it's inspiring to have good sound, I tell you.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
yes.
absolutely.
Love the Belly Up.
All right, how about you?
I like the Belly Up as well, but I enjoy the Casbah. The Casbah's, it's more of like a backyard party. It
Right.
reminds me of, with a great sound system.
That's true.
You know, and being a drummer, you know, I get good sound mix, a good monitor mix, and everything works well. But then also, you know, when you go out and you're out there on the patio and you're just having a good time with everybody, and that's what I really enjoy.
And how about you, Richie?
Well, now that it's a venue, but I like the rehearsal spot with the Sleepwalkers. It's my favorite.
Oh, that is a good.
All right,
That
because you
is a
can
good
really
spot.
be experimental and lay your hair down.
Yeah, but if it's, you know, if it makes it easy to be playing, let's say, like the Manhattan Bar down in Chula Vista, because, you know, that's...
Yay,
from-
Manhattan, we love you.
Yeah, South Bay Uprising.
Yes, Riviera Supper
Yeah.
Club, we love you. Tio Leo's, love you too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been to all those clubs
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Wow, the
Richie
Manhattan.
just likes playing at the Sleepwalker studio because he usually enjoys playing in his calzones. So a lot of people don't know that.
Best way to
He plays in his
reverse
chanclas and calzones. So yeah, a while back he started playing with us. He showed up. And I'm like, Richie, what the hell? He goes, dude, I want to be comfortable. Whether like underoos, no? Was it Batman, Spider-Man?
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, little Ninja Turtles. Little Ninja Turtles.
Thank you, Thomas.
Richie and his Ninja Turtles.
I think it was in Spanish. I think it was
Thomas knows what we're talking about.
Los Tortugas
That's what
Ninjas.
I wear. Actually, it's kitten.
Oh, what's that kitten thing? Hello Kitty? Is it Hello Kitty?
No.
No? Just
I don't want to
kittens.
give it all away. But,
Okay.
I think I said enough.
Be mysterious, Thomas.
Okay.
Oh, he is so mysterious.
Oh, man.
So you're going into the studio soon. You're going to have a new record.
Yes,
Yes.
we are.
And then are you going to embark on a 7-city tour?
We might embark on a 4-city tour. I don't know. 40. We haven't decided yet, but we're going to go on some kind of tour.
We have a lot of people that like us on our sites that, hey, do you guys ever come out to San Antonio, or do you ever come out to
Oregon,
Phoenix, or
Denver.
Oregon? Yeah, I mean, all over
New
the place.
Mexico.
Well, I think you should go definitely to the Rhythm Room in Phoenix.
Yes.
Okay, we can.
They would adore you.
Yeah.
Aw.
And we were talking to one of the local DJs here was talking about that too.
Yes. Actually, I was talking to,
the
what was
Taco
her name?
Fest.
Laura Jane, and she was saying something about hooking us up with the Rhythm Room.
That would be nice.
Wasn't that right?
I think I should use my entire
I
influence,
think you should.
which is small.
No, it's
But
not.
I will
Don't
definitely-
change yourself. Of course not. But
Well,
yeah, we'll definitely
and
do
I
some
want to
promotion.
thank you for always shouting out to your heroes. You know, you guys are so about saying thank you to the Paladins and the Blasters.
Oh my God.
And all the guys that went as your early influences. It's all over your website and your
Yep.
Facebook, and you give the shout out to the people that, you know, gave you inspiration
Yep.
to do the thing that you do, and you please the heck out of the people. You're so engaging. You mix the, you know, the Latin and the cumbia in with the old roots rock and roll, and you make pretty girls dress up. I mean,
That's a good thing, yeah.
that's
we like that.
fantastic.
Yeah, it's a great thing.
It's fun to see. It's fun to watch them out there on the dance floor.
And you know what's
It's-
fun for us is, like I said years ago, I never thought I'd be sharing the stage with the Blasters
Exactly.
or the Paladins.
Yeah.
The Paladins, I mean, come on, they're iconic. I've always loved them. So here I am, here the Sleepwalkers are, with Thomas Yearsley's in this next room doing. He's turning buttons and doing stuff. He's pressing knobs and doing sound stuff. I don't know. It's way beyond me. I can't even think. But he's right here. He made enchiladas for us, folks.
That's
I'm
right.
telling you.
From
and they
scratch.
were awesome, from scratch with his bare hands, and we loved it. So this is awesome to be here in his company and your company, and we just love it. We're very blessed.
Well,
Thank
we are
you guys
blessed
for
to.
being here. This is where you belong.
Thank you, brother.
thank you,
Appreciate
Thomas.
that, man. Love you,
Appreciate
man.
that.
Thank you, Thomas.
Well-
Got a love fest going on here.
Please follow the Sleepwalkers and
Yes.
all that they do. And if you haven't had a chance to check them out live, please do. I'm sure that you've already enjoyed all 3 tracks that we played for you today from their new record, Roots Rockin' with the Sleepwalkers. And you can buy that anywhere that they sell fine
CD Baby.
CD
Or
Baby.
from our website or from our Facebook page.
Or our shows.
Or our show. Come out to our shows, buy a CD and a T-shirt.
And they'll sign it
Or
for you
if
with
I'm
a
really
silver
drunk,
Sharpie.
if I'm really drunk, I'll stand there and just be giving away. Guys like, Johnny, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm giving away T-shirts. Take a T-shirt and take a CD.
Songs and swag.
There you go.
Well, when people wake up hungover in a Sleepwalkers T-shirt,
Yes.
they'll remember where they were last
Yes,
night.
that's a good thing. We love that. We love that.
If it's a 5X, it's probably mine.
Excellent. All right. Well, remember, Richie can be used as a flotation device. And
Oh, he is so. You know what? Richie Aluno, Sleepwalker guitar player, badass. Love this guy.
He is badass.
He gives the best hugs. Oh my! He's like a big teddy bear. Love
let's
this
hug
guy.
him. Let's hug him.
We're
Let's
gonna
hug
do
him.
we're gonna do a hug fest right now.
Hug fest!
We're gonna do a oh my god! Oh yes!
I think my boobs just went right into his mouth.
Oh, we got boobs around
Well, that's
here.
all we have time for
okay.
right now. Check out the Sleepwalkers.
Yes.
This has been What's Happening in San Diego.
What's happening, San Diego?
Remember to check us out every single Sunday. A new podcast, a new thrilling episode, a new way to look at old friends and new friends. And you know what I
Goodness.
mean.
I know exactly what you mean.